Hello, welcome to Voice It Free. I'm Mildred. I'm an online coach and I teach women how to sing with ease and power, releasing their best voice to the world while leaving a lasting impression on their audience. And today I'm back because the last video I put up was quite somber. I was preparing for a funeral and I had a lot of all the funerals that I've seen over the last few months on my mind. And I was encouraging anyone who heard that video, if you want to sing, just sing. If you want to sing, find a way, create a way for yourself to get it out of your system before it's too late and your voice is silenced for good. But today I wanted to say something. I did sing, and I knew a lot of people expected a sing. What has become? It happened by happenstance, but it's become kind of a signature in my performance where somewhere along the song there'll be a transition to an extremely high note, mainly at the end, where I can manipulate the song. But not this time. And I got so much compliments about the passion and so forth. And I wanted to come back because I remember trying to help a student. They wanted to prepare very quickly. This was one of those short things where they felt that they didn't have the good singing voice and they wanted to do a compilation of the song and for a specific event, very short time. So I tried to tell them, listen, she wanted to sing them at a very, very high note, all of them. And I'm like, no, you have a very little short time. I would suggest you sing um, them at a low note because you have a very low tessitura. And in time, you can learn and get to higher notes. But she was like, no, I want to sing them like I heard you sang at very high notes, and that's where I want to sing them. So I then shifted. I'm like, okay. Truth is, the two of us had very close timbre and voices. In terms of, you notice I'm very chesty in my speech. And I explained to her, actually, yes, I sing high notes because I'm well trained. However, I'm actually an alto. And I shocked so many people last year. I sang at a funeral in a quartet, and I was the alto. I remember when I showed up at practice and said, oh yeah, I'm supposed to sing the alto. And, people would be shocked because most persons knew me when they saw me singing some song at a high note. They knew me more in recent times. Whereas someone was there and say, yeah, I know. I remember when you sang in the choir with us and you were quite a deep alto. So so I was trying to explain to the student, um, I do have a low voice. She still insisted, no, she heard me sing a song and she was trying to sing. First thing I'll say, if you really want to sing, please don't compare yourself with others, not even the artist of the song you're about to sing. If you want to impress and you know you have not trained your voice so that you can go to a certain height, your vocal range is not there yet, take the song down a few notes. The second thing I would say, I in the end, I sang the songs that she wanted, the compilation, at a very low note because that's my comfort zone. That's my comfort zone. And when I'm singing quite low, I don't know, I prefer it. It just gets to the soul. And that's how I was able to convince her, let's take them down a notch. Because she heard me singing them quite low. And so the second point I'll make, when you're singing in a lower note, if you have a very short time period to get a song and you don't have the wide vocal range, so you would need a lot of training to get to the high notes. Singing at a low note allows you to relax. You're not stressed thinking, oh no, I'm not ready. Oh no, here comes a high note. You don't have that extra baggage in your mind because ah, even I still get nervous. And I don't like the extra thing. If I have a very short time, I'm going with my comfort zone. So that's what I would say. If you know you have not trained your voice to you have a wide vocal range and you really want to sing something in a certain place and you have a very short period of time, sing at a low note. Take the song, get the musicians to take the songs down to a low note, match your tessitura, stay there, and then because you have that freedom of not worrying about straining yourself because your voice is not there yet, You put all the energy into giving the song the amount of attention it needs, understanding the words so that when you bring forth the message, you can put the passion, you can put the extra, you can put everything into that song. And it really touches the audience when you are comfortable, yet you're bringing in such vibe in your song because you're not worried about straining or worried about, oh boy, yes, I can do it now, but I barely learned to do it. None of that. So if you have a very short time to prepare for a song and you have not yet gotten yourself to the place where you have a wide vocal range, you can hit high notes without thinking twice, or you can hit them in your sleep, then one suggestion I would always make, ask the musicians to take the note down a bit, or choose a song that is in your tessitura, and then you embellish the song with all the riffs and runs and things in your comfort zone. And do your thing. Do your thing. Just in case you're just not there yet and you want to get up there and sing, you want to sing something to a special someone, you want to sing to your family because you may have seen my previous video and realize, you know what, I want to sing, I'm going to sing. Then choose a note that is very comfortable to you. If it happens to be high, go for it. Go for it. If you have a beautiful head voice, go for it. That's because on the flip side, yeah, if you have a high voice and a head voice, don't try to be chesty. Don't try to be a chesty. I was gonna call a chesty singer only to realize that singer can hit notes that are way beyond. So stay within your range. If you have a very short time but you want to get out there, you want to be comfortable, you want to add all the passion and stuff, take a song that is comfortable to you, to your tessitura. All right? But get out there and sing. Now we're back. Thanks for listening. Bye.